Hey, what's going on? This is Jerry over at Wealth Dynamics, coming to you with a quick video today, quick daily money clip as I'm out here on my balcony just doing some work. And I want to talk to you about tax planning season. All right, so I want to talk to you today about tax planning season. We're all familiar with tax filing season, which is January through April. We all file our taxes, we pay our taxes. We could call it tax paying season. Nobody likes tax paying season, but how do we reduce our taxes? Okay, that's the question that I get asked a lot. Now, I own a tax and accounting firm called Solvency and Wealth. And so with this firm, what we do is we actually teach our clients, obviously file and pay your taxes. It's illegal not to, but plan to reduce them. Okay. Now, what most people aren't aware of, and I just had a conversation with a friend today, he's like, yeah, man, I thought tax season already happened. I just had my CPA, tell me what I owe and I paid it all. But the fact is that that's tax filing season. Planning season is from September through December. Okay. September 15th through December 31st. And this is when you plan to reduce your taxes. Okay. What most people aren't aware of is the tax code itself. If you look at the actual code, it's about 6,000 pages long. If you look at the amount of that code that's specific to the payment of taxes, it's about 30 pages, okay? Saying what your brackets are and what your payments are, what you have to pay on, etc. That means that the rest of the tax code is language about how to not pay taxes. And you have to realize the tax code was written by two parties primarily. First one is Congress, right? The government. They want to incentivize certain behaviors. And so they'll give you tax benefits to buy, invest, live, do certain things in order to reduce your taxes, okay? The other party is large corporations. They use lobbyists, okay? And so basically a lobbyist, they court a politician to write a bill. Usually the bill is written by the lobbyist's boss, right? And so they have a bill that they want to pass that benefits their company, it benefits their family. And so they'll have that bill get submitted in and passed as law into the tax code. And so that means that most of the tax code is incentive from the government on how to behave a certain way in order to reduce taxes, and special bills written by lobbyists to reduce taxes for their special interest groups, large corporations, wealthy families, etc. Anyone can use this code, okay? So in September, what we do is we look at, okay, what are you projected to owe right now? If we didn't do anything, what are you projected to owe right now? Okay, we look at your profit and loss if you have a business, we look at your investments, we look at your W-2s, we look at your 1040s, all of your statements, all of your balances, and find out if we didn't change a thing, what are you gonna owe right now as it is, okay? And then we look at if we can do X, Y, and Z in the tax code, and our tax team actually goes and looks at what is the most applicable parts of the tax code that we can utilize to reduce your taxes. And then we show, what does this do for you? Okay, if we implement these things, what does this bring you down to? How can we reduce your taxes through this fashion? And as long as we do these things and implement them before December 31st in most cases, then they're effective for the current tax year, which means when tax filing season or tax paying season happens, you don't have to pay as much because we planned ahead to reduce them. Okay, and I'm not going to give you specific cases, but I can tell you guys, we've had clients that we help them save $10,000 in taxes, $20,000 in taxes. I've seen six-figure tax reductions that we've put together for clients. And so this is something that if you're planning ahead and you're proactive and you're actually aware that this is an option, it's very beneficial. Okay, but most people don't know about this. Most people, they wait till the end of the year. They get to January, their CPA says, hey, send me all your W-2s and your statements and your P&Ls. And then the CPA says, here's what you owe. And then you say, crap, that's a lot bigger than I thought. I guess I better just write the check so I don't get in trouble. That's how most people file their taxes, okay? Maybe, just maybe, their CPA says, hey, you should max out your SEP or your 401k or your IRA before you file, or, here's some basic accounting we did to reduce your taxes. But they're not looking at things like, how do we establish tax-free trusts? How do we put together, family management entities? How do we leverage the Section 179 deduction? How do we take depreciation? How do we get research and development tax credits? Different things out there that are available that the average CPA just doesn't know about, or they're too lazy to go find and put together. So if you're watching this and you're interested in getting help with reducing your taxes, okay, now this is for somebody that's solvent. It means they already earn more than they spend. They've got no consumer debt. They've got 6 months in reserves. They're solvent and they're ready now to reduce taxes because that is an investment. I want you to reach out to me. If you have questions on this, I want you to drop your comments and your questions in the comments. I would love to have a dialogue with you about this, and I'll talk to you more next time.
If you're wondering what does Wealth Dynamics do, how can we actually help you? Number one, if you haven't gotten a copy of my book, Blueprint to Financial Freedom, grab one now. You can get that down in the comments in the video. You can get the link for that. Number two, we do a free course on Fridays on personal finance. Okay, you can also get the link for the description there too. And then finally, if you have a desire to start getting help walking through these different phases toward financial freedom, book a call with my team. Go to our website, set up a call. We're able to help out and answer questions. That's how we can help you. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you turn notifications on, and I will talk to you guys on the next video.